Runk. Shit, the way Anthony did it.
Yeah, dude. Hey.
Had his foot in one place when he turned on all three. Making himself at home. Going to break the table.
So I'd like to talk to you about.
No, start it over, Chris. Over her ass.
Wow. It's a bitch. It's a bitch on one foot.
This thing sucks.
Yeah, really,
man.
It really.
At least in the new place, we won't be able to. We'll be able to fix it. Whatever. It's Lifeline, dude. Yippee, diddy doo da.
Episode 167. Yes. Is it Sunday, June 29th? Yes. Is it happy birthday, Kawhi Leonard and Oliver Tree, dude? Oliver Tree, dude. Hi, I'm freaking Patrick Bush.
Remember that?
What is? Oh, that's that guy. Oh, I love that.
Kawhi Leonard.
Why are you doing Jay-Z?
Wait, is that the same? I'm a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy.
That's him.
How long that lasted as long as the Charlie Sheen winning thing. Like that was such
What?
a long
I don't know,
lasting.
though Charlie
Dude,
Sheen
are
one
you
was-
kidding me? Oh no, I mean it was a bigger
Yeah.
like cultural moment, the Charlie Sheen thing. But the Kawhi Leonard, like,
Yeah.
I'm a fun guy, was like 3 months straight.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't believe me at all.
I mean, I'd like to see him prove, but I'll be in St. Louis. I'll be in Indianapolis. I'll be in Irvine. I'll be in Huntsville, Alabama. I will be in Houston, Miami. Go to chrisley.com to get tickets.
Sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/lifelineluxury. There are, I don't know, 60-something episodes up there now. And, of course, the 2 very good best of all time Lifeline episodes. They are live and they are up there. Everything's up there that you could ever dream of. Patreon rules these days. And, get on up and get in there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And my new solo show is vroom, 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 taking off. Tomorrow is going to get there quicker than Elon Musk,
The guy
baby.
from Police Academy. The guy who didn't get the job for the Police Academy.
So sign up for that, patreon.com/Matt Thank you very much.
Dude, hold on. I can't stop thinking about how Calvin said, because I do my hair, I go into Hollywood to get my hair cut because I've been using the same lady forever. She's great. Do we have to wait for it to turn off or no? And I said, the other day I was just at home and I was like, man, I need a haircut. And I often am going into Hollywood, but I'm like, I'd love to find a place here to also get my haircut. And I said to my wife,
Borat.
so I said, hey, babe, I got to find a place. I wonder if there's a good place like for me to get my hair cut. I wonder if there's a place for me to get my hair cut here in Westlake. And Calvin looked at me and said, oh, yeah, Dad, there is. And I can't stop thinking about it because it's so cute. Because I wonder if there's a place that I would like that I could get my hair cut here in Westlake Village. And obviously Kristen knows that. But Calvin took it as, are there any other haircut places?
Of course, yeah.
Which is so adorable. And then he thought he was educating me saying, oh, dude, yeah, there are.
Yeah.
And I can't stop thinking about it. It's so cute, dude.
I mean, Cal is like that. I would expect nothing less. So I think if I was
you expect it doesn't mean it's cute.
If I was there, I'd probably feel the same way. But that just sounds like 100% what Calvin would do. So to me,
But that doesn't mean, just because it's expected doesn't mean it's not cute.
did I
though.
say it's not cute?
But that's what I'm saying.
Did I say it's not cute?
I said, I think it's so cute. What do you think?
You said, what do you think about that?
Okay. So what do you think about that?
I just told you.
So can you do it again?
Can I what?
Can you say it again now that we both know where we are
Yeah,
in
sure.
our heads?
That sounds to me like exactly what the Calvin I know and love would do. And of course it's cute.
Is it cute?
But it doesn't seem like something that would get locked upstairs.
I
He's
see.
done things that have
Yeah,
gotten
I
locked
understand.
upstairs. I remember the first time I saw Calvin truly cry, and it like deeply upset me.
Well, that's not. Yeah, but that's a big one. That's totally different than this thing. This is
Well,
like a minutia. Of
what do you want me to do, man?
You're thinking about him when he first
We're
cried.
having a
and shit?
conversation.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
I'm saying if you want to know what sticks upstairs about Calvin, it's the very first time I saw him cry, and it was deeply upsetting.
Okay, well.
His whole face contorted. And
Yeah,
I was like,
all right. Well, dude, it sucks when your little babies get hurt or
all
whatever.
right, man.
I didn't want to talk about that. I'm telling you, he was cute when he was telling me there's another fucking haircut place.
I didn't mean to make you think about him crying. I just thought of that
did.
because it's the thing that I have locked upstairs about.
Yeah,
him.
I didn't mean to do the thing that I brought up. I'm doing something dangerous right now. You want to know what it is? Wearing a shirt that I have no idea what it is. And that's dangerous because it could be a gay club. I have no idea. I think it's a band.
Careful. Oh, yeah.
I found the shirt here, and I just go, I bet it would look good on me, and I put it on, and I think it's Sam's.
It's got to
If
be
it's Sam's, it's a band.
Well,
for
no,
sure.
If it's a band, it's Sam's more like.
That's what isn't that what I just said?
No, you said if it's Sam's, it's a band.
No, that makes more sense.
This makes more sense.
If it's a band, it's Sam's.
No.
If it's Sam's
shirt.
Okay, I should say if it's a band that looks like this, it's Sam's, because you wouldn't listen to this band.
Well, that's for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But that
no, actually, Anthony might. I didn't even think about Anthony.
Anthony might say astronaut because he has no idea what anybody's talking about at any time.
Maybe.
But let's also reveal that it's nobody's shirt here.
No, it's nobody's shirt.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so if it's not anybody's shirt here,
The
Probably
deduction
Sam's
is
anyway.
It's
Could
that
be
it's
Sam's.
Sam's.
Sam's
yeah.
the only other guy that really is here all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time. But.
Taylor's here a lot.
But he's right. But nobody knows who he is
There
yet.
is
Now
like
you
a-
brought him in, and now we have to introduce him in the lore.
there is a harem of people who just sleep in this studio sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
What do you mean a harem? 4?
They're all from Abu Dhabi. They're women that you can buy them for sex, and that's it. So,
just fucking.
Dude, you know what?
Washing their tits.
You know what I had?
Dude, the guy with those big fucking.
The hookah.
Not fun at all. You know what I mean?
Hookah
The
sucks,
fucking
dude.
hookah places.
Remember-
Not fun at all.
There was always at least
Thank you.
one guy in high school who was like had his own hookah and was like, "You want to smoke it?" You're like, "We're at a party, man. You brought your own hookah."
Stupid
I didn't
assholes.
bring my own fucking
It's so-
ice cream maker. You fucking loser. Like, what is this?
Hookahs are so stupid,
Remember
dude.
hookah lounges?
Put it in a-
Hey, right here. Hey. There we go. Got a cigarette.
Yeah.
Dude, yo, pass me the hookah. You done with the hookah? Oh, dude, thank you very much. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Sucking the world's biggest dick.
The big ass cauldron of shit, dude.
Also, you look like Sherlock Holmes
Stupid,
because
dude.
it's like this, and you
So ornate, dude.
Popeye and shit.
Fucking ornate as shit. Stupid
hookah-
ass hookah shit.
Hookah has always been annoying. You have to fill the top
Dude,
like it's a fucking.
One time I was with
Oh, God.
and I'm telling you, a dime, dude. A dime.
I've been with dimes.
But I was with a dime.
Okay.
She came to my show with her friend. And I mean, I was just like, damn, dude, anything for this dime. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you get it. So
I mean, I'd rather.
I'd
rather take a nap, but I. Get
I know,
what
but
you're
still,
saying.
I go, I'm me though, right?
Yeah.
Still, I'm gonna go crush it on stage. So it doesn't- she's the lucky one, dude, right?
Yeah.
Back then, this is how I was thinking,
Yeah,
right?
but her being on stage, you want to crush it even more. I'm assuming.
What?
Her being there, makes you
Yeah.
want to crush it on
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
even more. Yeah.
Oh, well, no.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I always want to crush it on stage.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If it's a packed house, it's a packed house. Doesn't matter if it's done or not. Yeah. So anyway, do the thing. Then she's like, me and my friend want to go to this place. You want to go? And I was like, oh, what is it? She was like, it's like this. I can't remember what she said it was, but I got the sense on the way there that it was a hookah lounge.
The sense? What are you?
Because she didn't say hookah lounge.
How do you get a sense then?
Because she said something like, we're gonna go to my friend's place. I guess he owned the hookah place.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
And then on the way there, I found out there was hookah involved. Okay? Which is involved. And
Gosh.
wait, what's that
Jesus.
from again?
That's LL Cool J.
Oh yeah. And so I go. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking hookah place, dude. The Uber opened up, or wait, no, I guess I drove probably. I got there. The door, my car, we got a spot out front, And she goes, that's the place. She points to it, dude. Bro. Dude. And I go, oh, that's the place? And she said, yeah. And I go like this. All right. They get out of my car and I go, I'm going to park. And I fucking left.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because I can't, dude. I cannot. All right? And then guess what happened, bro?
She called you and was mad?
I don't remember, honestly.
Oh, then that's a terrible story.
But I will say this, like a week later, we did that so it's all good, right? If you are true to who you are, you will still get the and that is what I am saying. That is the moral of the story.
No.
It's
You
not?
completely forgot the end of the story.
No, I
And
did
are
not forget.
now
No.
backtracking.
No, I'm not
acting
backtracking.
like you had a moral in mind all the time.
No, that was going to be the moral from the jump. Trust me. I do forget specifically what happened right after that. Okay. I don't think she got mad at me because I think I was probably like, oh, I couldn't come because something happened. And, you know, she's a dime, so it doesn't matter. Some other guy was probably like, let me buy you something.
Yeah.
And then I was just like focused on my own life. And then because I was a fucking Mac player, whoopsie, a week later, the Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So be true to who you are, stick true to who you are, and you're more likely to get the than to cave to going and smoking hookah in a loud environment, even though you don't want to.
I mean,
that's
a big maybe. That's a
no,
big
it's
maybe, yeah.
true. I would have
Maybe
stood to got the
if you're
less.
a famous comedian, then maybe, but not in general. That is not a general rule.
And now let me just tell you something, okay? I will give you that, but yes, in general. Yes.
I know so much more than you. It's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
not true.
it is.
With certain things,
No,
but not with this shit.
No,
not with
you just-
people
you
like
just-
that.
You just don't get.
You know a lot about like
don't-
stuff that happened, and you're very smart at figuring things out, even, you know, what the future holds and stuff like that. But for me, bro, when it comes to interpersonal shit, and dare I say, especially with the
Of course, that.
okay, well then, you know, but also minutia, not just but minutia.
I don't agree.
Oh, dude. So you agree with the but not with the minutia?
Well, yeah, man. You like dedicated a portion of your life to the E.
I did,
you know?
but dude, I'm past that. And I'll tell you this much. I've dedicated my whole life to the minutia, dude. Ah.
All right.
What are you gonna say about that?
Okay. There's no way to even quantify that.
So I'm a black belt in Eton, but I'm a red belt
What's a red belt?
in the minutia.
Is red the ultimate?
No, black is what you get when you get to the top.
Yeah,
then
right.
you start every time you keep leveling up from the black, you get a little red stripe, little red stripe, little red stripe, little stripe, until all of a sudden you're a fucking master red belt.
Oh, dude, that's
me with the minutia.
That's what the David Mamet movie means.
What?
Red belt. That's what that is. I finally know what that means. Okay, thanks.
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
But
Is to let you know what the David Mamet play was about,
no, it's a movie.
what the movie was about.
Chiwetel Ejiofor is in it, and it's called Red Belt, and it's the last movie he made before he completely lost his mind and became an insanely right-wing crazy guy. Okay, let's start.
All right, well,
He has a new movie out, by the way.
I know.
I want to see it.
Hey Matt, hey Chris.
What's up?
Love the show.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know what about a workplace situation. Wanted you guys' opinion. So in my department at the hospital, there's a men's locker room, but in said men's locker room, there is one stall, singular, one stall. And if you race to the stall to poopy, and someone's in there, you have to walk a really long ways to find another men's stall. What's a respectful amount of time to stay in men's stall? Because sometimes guys be staying in there, man. What's a respectful time? What's a reasonable time to take a poopy? Thanks, bye.
In public? I mean, we're talking.
That's a doctor.
We're talking.
Oh, that guy's a doctor?
I think so.
That's fucking hilarious.
We're talking.
Hey, you're gonna die.
We're talking about 6 minutes max, dude.
Well, okay.
Get in, get out. You're done.
If you're going to go and there's a single stall
Yeah.
for pooping,
Yeah.
you have to focus. You have to focus.
Yeah,
you
can't
can't
be on your phone.
go and dilly dally and be like, all right. You do not use that. In the last episode, we talked about me time, how it's me time. This you do not use as me time. This you use as I have to go, and other people might have to go. And if you especially hear that door open, you better focus, dude. You better work. But so you cannot take time. If you take time, that really sucks. That really, really is it. You're really a shit person. No pun intended.
How about the guys in however many stalls, opening up the subject a little bit, that shit and act like nobody else's ears could possibly be inside that bathroom. Like
You
some
think it's
guys, they'll shit in a stall with 8 stalls, and they'll just be like, and then they'll just go like this right after. Oh,
That's me, dude.
and then you're just like, you smell it right away because it's terrible.
Yeah.
Because they ate Carl's Jr. obviously because they act like that.
And then you go, that smell is not me. I know you heard that, but this smell, it was from a different one.
And then they're just like breathing heavy, just like,
Oh, that's disgusting, bro.
and you're just like, you're degenerate. Nobody likes to think about other people shitting. I don't care who you are. Even if you're Dave Navarro or Lou Reed, two legendary people who love to be shit on.
Come take on.
Like, you don't want to hear other guy.
Hey, kid. Take a walk on the dookie side.
What's that legendary Lou Reed story? Fuck, maybe it's somebody I know. You know? Apparently Lou Reed, legendarily, his only thing, he fucked so much and like
Red belt.
just like
Eon?
he's a red belt in the Eon.
Red belt in
that
the
just
minutia.
all he ever wanted to do
Eon?
was to lay under a glass table and watch someone shit.
Oh, well, then there you go. Hey, where's the glass table?
He'd have people over to shit on him with glass in between.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Lou. Good, great. So I'm going to ask you something.
No, I think the story would go, people will come up to him, introduce him as fans. He said, will you come over and shit for me? And people would be like, oh, no. I mean,
so
someone would
dope.
say yes, though, obviously, because he never would have done it
That's
otherwise.
so dope.
Yeah.
He really did take
He's
a
one of the
walk
only people I've
outside.
ever been around that I was actually starstruck.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he still alive? What's he look like even? Pull it
Did
up.
he recently die? No, I don't think he died.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Died in
Wait.
2013.
Oh, yeah, there we
Wow.
go. A while ago. Oh, wow, look what he looked like when he was old.
Is he short?
I don't know. He was a really cool guy when he was young, but
It's pretty interesting to think of wanting somebody to. That sounds like an urban legend, but wanting somebody to shit above you in a glass table.
I don't know, man. It's like that movie Carnal Knowledge. By the end of your life, it's like of all you do is dedicate to sex. It's like you got to do what you got to do to get the rocks off, dude.
Yeah.
And the
Well, that's
normal
what they
shit
say.
don't work anymore, you know?
Well, that's why they say that the porn thing is out of control
Yeah.
because like you're
People are
see-
burning out when they're like 16.
Yeah, because you see porn first when you're like 9 or 10, and you're seeing not beautiful art.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
not
you're
good.
seeing, and so like you're seeing that clip. You know,
I have a question, and I guess it's different now.
and you're just fucked by the time you're
But
40.
I don't
You're
really
just like,
watch porn now. Why isn't porn more regular people?
dude. Wait, what do you mean?
I just don't get why they're all big, buff, fake tan guys and really fake
But
everything feature women.
But they're not though. Porn is everything.
That I get now. It is
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's
Okay,
niche.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all niche. Everything's
Yeah,
niche.
right.
But I will say,
But why was it like that for so long? Like there was a period in the internet.
because people weren't used to it yet. People were just like, oh, this is spectacular. Big tits, big eyes, big fucking cocks. You know what I mean? And it was like a whoa, hey, I'm excited anyway. Well, that's really exciting. You know.
I guess I just.
But-
yeah.
Now it's like you can just type in whatever you want, and And that's good and bad, though. That's bad, too, because, like,
the easy access to it is bad, but it is good that more normal people are in porn, I guess. I wish I don't fucking know.
I wish there was a way to not let... I think that you should not be able to gain access to the internet until you're an adult.
Well, dude, you know that fucking landmark ruling in Australia, you're not allowed... it is not legal to have Instagram until you're 15.
But that's just social media.
That's a big deal, though, and that...
Yeah, and I think it's great.
Every country should follow that.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just... I mean, the amount of damage that shit's doing, is crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's not good. Get off your phones.
Well,
all right.
What were we talking about? What was the thing?
I don't know. What was it?
How long? A few minutes.
Oh, yeah. 6 minutes. Tops.
Sounds good.
What's up, y'all? It's James from Philly. Chris, I know you were in Philly a couple years ago, but I had to work that weekend because I'm a bitch.
No.
You should come to Philly again.
I am.
Got a lot of fans here, I'm sure. But that's neither here nor there.
It's an okay market for me.
I got something that I want y'all's opinion and thoughts on, please, because it is an urgent matter. Please advise, guys, that there are people out there who willingly either piss or brush their teeth in the shower.
Yeah.
Now, I am not one of those people because I'm not a fucking barbarian.
Okay.
Now, if you want to brush your teeth in the shower, sure, I can maybe justify that. It makes sense from a practical standpoint because you're already there. It's not quite as vile,
It's not vile at all.
You're not killing two birds with one stone. Fine. Sure.
Yeah.
It's still a little fucking weird, though.
Why is that weird?
Image of somebody just
brushing
their teeth in the shower.
The guy just can't
is
think
just
outside
silly
the box,
to me.
dude.
But I can maybe justify it. However, pissing in the shower, man, like, are you a caveman? Bro, like, the shower should only be used for one thing, bathing yourself, and that's it.
This guy's got it so twisted.
If you want to piss, that's what the goddamn toilet's for.
Bro, you're not shitting.
You want to brush your teeth, that's what the goddamn sink is for. So,
I mean, he's funny.
Also, when you piss in the shower, congratulations, you're stepping on your own piss. Yay, you're stepping on your own piss. Congratulations.
I like that.
He's being funny.
Yeah.
And maybe you can make the argument, oh, well, it's already clean because you're cleaning yourself. No, dude, it's not. That's not a good enough reason. I'm sorry.
You piss right in the drain.
So what are y'all's thoughts on it? Do you do it? Chris, I got a feeling you do both for some reason. But
I do them both at the same time.
That's just speculation. Love both of you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love. Peace out.
Good submission.
I do it all the time. I would never not do it. I do it whenever I want, and I'm happy.
I pretty rarely, like, I only pee in the shower if while I'm in the shower I'm like, oh no, I gotta pee so bad. Then I aim it at the drain. And it goes directly down the drain.
So you're telling me
I'll never be like, I gotta pee, but I'm getting in the shower anyway, I'll just pee in there.
So I will do that.
Yeah.
However, I understand you don't do that, and that's fine. I get it. That if you're, you might go before shower. That's cool. But like, because when you go to the shower and then you feel the warm water on you, it makes you want to pee more.
No, not me. I've never understood anything like that. People talking about how like,
okay, yeah, that's the thing for me.
Seeing people drink water making you want to pee. Like,
that I don't get, but the warm water one for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't get that at all.
Oh yeah. But the brushing, I tell you what, I'll go one further. I have two toothbrushes. I have one at my sink and I have one in the shower.
Smart.
So
I don't even understand what he's talking about the brushing your teeth in the shower being remotely strange.
Yeah.
Because it's your mouth? Like what you're also washing your fucking asshole in the shower.
I'd ask you to revisit that, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that a little bit further. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. The peeing is also like your pee isn't like this like toxic like disgusting elixir from the sewers. It is your body expelling all the things you put in it that you don't need. In fact, there are people who drink their own urine because they think that it has health benefits. Now, I'm not one of those people, but what I'm saying is it's not sewage that comes out of your dick when you pissola. It's just piss, and it goes down the drain, and then guess what? Guess what's there after that? Water. And guess what's there after that? Soap in the water, and guess what happens after that? Clean feet. Do you guys clean your feet? That's the real question.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people feel like.
Do we have foot cleaners over here?
Yes.
A lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great.
A lot of people feel like
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, because it goes down.
That's so wrong.
Well, I don't know if that's wrong or not, but I will say you should clean your feet.
You know how I know it's wrong? I used to not clean my feet. Now I do, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I got to clean his feet.
I've always felt like I'm gonna die cleaning my feet.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
You are.
Yeah. Yeah.
You,
That's
gotta
why
hold on.
you
to
put
it.
it down.
You got to hold on tight.
Yeah.
something,
You feel
yeah.
like you're gonna slip and fall.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you have to be more agile. You have to be more agile.
But
Then what?
You don't know what it's like living your whole life as a clumsy person.
Well, that's true. You are
Worst documentary.
You're an Inspector Clouseau, dude.
Worst documentary. You don't know what it's like living. He sits down in a chair. I'm Chris Mako. I'm 40 something. I hit my head last week. Dong.
It's weird though. You're not even clumsy. You're like a magnet for bad situations.
It's crazy, bro.
Physically.
One time he was like, we were outside of Firefly. We were just talking about Firefly. We were outside of that bar, Firefly, and he's like, dude, you think I could jump over that trash can? And I was like, no.
Unbelievable.
I was like, no, don't do that. I was like, come on, man. You know, you're you. It's
Yeah.
not, you can't do that.
Even if you could do it, you're you, so you're not going to do it.
Exactly. And he goes, I'm going to do it. And one foot got stuck in it, and it hurt him.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, it happened.
What happened to the rest of
You
his
were
body?
drunk.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. We just threw him
It
away.
didn't happen.
He just fell. Oh, dude, do you guys? I mean, we're getting off topic here, but
Not really.
one time after we were all at Firefly, we used to go to this bar all the time.
It was a cool bar.
We went to Del Taco, and
Really?
we, the three of us, you were driving. I was in the passenger seat. He was in the back. He was wasted. I was kind of drunk. You don't drink.
Right.
So you were driving. And we asked him for no reason.
I remember this.
We asked him, who do you think's hotter, Jessica Simpson or Britney Spears? This is how long ago it was.
I remember this.
And well, first of all,
I remember
this is how he answered. He answered like, do you remember this? Well, you don't remember this.
Yeah, this was so funny.
He went like this. And then we'd be like, hey, Chris.
And he'd be falling asleep.
He'd be falling asleep when he said, And then we did that again in the same exact answer, same exact tone, same exact volume.
Dude, it was so funny.
We asked him that like 55 times.
And he would
Every
keep doing it.
single time he went like this.
Like I was about to answer.
Yep.
And then fell asleep.
And then you would just give up. You'd surrender, dude.
a monk, you know?
Oh, dude,
I was laughing
We were like-
so hard.
like
Yeah.
the Donna Rawlings GIF with the
Yeah,
Breakfast
yeah.
Club. Bro, we were. Oh my god! And you didn't even know we were laughing so hard because you were out.
Yeah, you were
And then we'd be like, Chris. We'd be like, huh. Who do you think's hotter, Jessica Rabbit or Britney Spears? You just go right back
Jessica
there.
Rabbit.
Oh, it was so funny,
It was
bro.
really weird. Yeah, brains are so weird. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Who's next?
So what's your answer? No. All right.
He just goes and falls asleep.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
You guys know the deal. You both rock. You're both
Thank you, dude.
amazing in every way. Big fan of everything you guys put out.
You rule.
Rocco's the better producer. Last time I called in, I was asking him about helpful tips on my professional musician, and I was asking about, people who want to call on stage and play instruments. Got a
Oh,
different
yeah.
question for you this time. A buddy and I grew up together, went to college together. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, he moved away to Utah. Haven't spoken to him outside of like a meme or two in the past 2 years. Last week, I got an invitation to his wedding in Rhode Island.
Oh wow.
This has never happened to me before.
What?
I need some advice. People who have more years lived than I do. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I just show up not knowing anyone except for him. Helpful tips. Thank you. Booyah, booyah, and booyah.
So
I don't. You do not go to that wedding.
he hasn't been there in 2 years. He hasn't talked to him in 2 years.
Correct.
Well, I mean, like then it just comes down to do you want to go or not? If you don't go.
Sure. I always assume no one wants to go to any
Yeah.
wedding, but that is actually I've been proven wrong. People like to go to weddings.
Right.
I just don't to the degree so much that I believe no one wants to go, but people do like them, and if you want to go. And dude, weddings are more fun when you know no one.
Yeah,
They're not less fun.
I understand how they might be. I agree. I would understand how you might be intimidated. I get that. But if that's not a concern, then I would just go. But if you want to at all. If you don't, then don't. Because
and if you're in Rhode Island or near it, that is a huge, big difference.
Yeah, that's true.
If you got to fly, no, dude.
I mean, maybe if it's a short flight, if you want to, but like, yeah, no, dude, if you're in LA, it's just fucking bonkers. Weddings are, they created them to make money. And,
Well, that's not true. They created them.
Well, no, I know. But now that's what they are. Trying to rip you off in every single way.
Now the wedding industry
Yeah, right.
is insane.
Right.
And that was created to rip
Right.
everybody off.
Right.
The beautiful bride thing is it's like the Hallmark card, dude. It's nuts, dude. Wow. All the ways people just decided, who do we need to rip off now?
I know. I was thinking about
And
that.
it's just worked
the other day.
almost every time.
I was just thinking about that the other day too.
It's just crazy, dude.
It is weird, huh?
It's just the thing that keeps capitalism flowing are people thinking, how can we rip off a new subset of people that haven't been fully ripped off yet?
Yeah.
It happened with parents after the 80s. It happened with weddings, obviously, in the 90s, and definitely into the aughts. It's just always a new group, and they'll never run out. And everyone will always fall for it.
What's the next one? We got to get on that. We
Yeah.
got to get on the forefront of that next one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's like, influencers or no.
Well, they're here.
No, I know, but I'm saying you could rip them off now because they have money.
Oh, right. Of course, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
I'd love to rip off a bunch of influencers.
it's
Just,
weird that
just heist a bunch of influencers of like $10 million would be so good.
I remember the first time I asked someone what they did for a living, and they said they were an influencer, and I said to them, "Oh wow, I've never actually heard somebody say that yet," which is crazy.
Yeah, it's a real thing, man. And what's even weirder is that there are people who outright aspire to be influencers.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, even like when Calvin and but Billy's too young, but like Calvin is like, he wants to watch YouTube, dude. He doesn't want to watch. He'll watch. He likes watching Netflix or other shows that are streaming, but like he wants to watch YouTube.
But what on you? Like what?
He wants to go on YouTube
Yeah.
and look at his algorithm.
Well,
because
what does that mean, though?
like go on suggested videos because like he'll be like, oh, I watched Bluey. There'll be another.
But
Bluey.
what are they? Is what I'm saying.
Well, right now,
Yeah.
they're always different, but now it's a lot of Bluey.
Kids,
a lot of,
yeah,
kids stuff,
okay, yeah.
No, it's fucking Nat Geo. You're trying to, the Colombian drug raid in South
We were
America.
talking
What
about
do you mean?
influencers. I didn't know if you meant like people being like, "Hey,
Oh
like,
no, got it. Yeah,
I'm
no
at the
kid stuff.
Danny D show or
No,
whatever the
not
fuck."
that.
You know? Okay, good.
You know,
Who's that Danny guy he likes?
Danny Go.
Yeah, Danny. Go.
He's awesome.
Okay, cool. All right,
Hey man, Chris.
on a helicopter.
I'll get right to it. I really love the show Survivor.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
and
enough.
I think
Just ate a
I
tuna sandwich.
have a good story and background to make it on the show,
Oh, good.
but I'm having a lot of trouble with the
I've never seen someone who ate a tuna
Submission.
sandwich more than that.
to be a contestant.
It's unbelievable.
You have to like do something like this, make your video, explain why you
Oh.
should be on Survivor, yada yada. And I just feel a bit uncomfortable, not genuine
Yeah.
doing so.
Okay.
Feels a little like fake, like pick me please.
Yeah, of course. It is.
Do you guys have any tips
Lead with that.
or tricks to get through that, or any coaching advice, being that you both are sort of in the world of,
Survivor.
television, Hollywood, yada yada, or at least used to be. All right, love you guys. Bye.
You make me feel bad about it. So just if you, no, I mean just
No, but I honestly think that the whole premise of something like Survivor is built around the mental framework of pick me, pick me, pick me.
Yeah, it is.
So why the fuck do you want to be on it if you're not like that?
Maybe he likes a different aspect of it, like to actually be like, oh, I think I want to try and survive through it.
Lean into that. Whatever it is that replaces the pick me thing and is the desire to be on Survivor, pick that.
Yeah.
Because they got enough people that are like, hi, I'm so-and-so from Arizona. I love to hike. I love the
They're in, like, a
outdoors.
night
Fucking
outfit.
don't lean into that shit, dude. Lean into the thing of like, I'm not Mr. Look at Me. I obviously you're good looking. You could be on TV. Like, you could even mention that. Like, you look right for the show. You are the right kind of person who's fit for survival. Like, I'm a serious person. I'm not all about like, look at me. Like, I think I'd add a different element to the show. You got to stand out somehow.
I want to win. Yeah.
Let it be that.
Yeah. Yeah. Be like, I don't even like making this video, but like, I really want to see if I can make win Survivor.
Exactly.
And then tell your story. And if you think it's fitting to be on Survivor, then that's great. But I have not seen a video submission that was more, I can't believe the guy definitely ate a tuna sandwich before that one. In the first 20 seconds, play the first 20 seconds of the video. Tell me he didn't just eat a tuna sandwich? Start it.
Hey man, Chris. I'll get right to it. I really love the show Survivor. And I think
Come on, bro. That was the I just ate a tuna sandwich combo indigestion combo. Bro, he even did this at the end.
I would be laughing way harder if I wasn't disgusted by.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But play it again. Whatever that length was, play that whole length again. Just that was. Ready? Clear?
hey man, Chris.
Look, and so get it out.
I'll get right to it. I really
Getting it out.
love the show Survivor.
Watch this. Getting it out.
And
Oh, bro, the indigestion combo. Come on, man. And I don't have a red belt in the minutia.
You are such a fucking moron. It's
I mean, this
crazy,
is
dude.
crazy, bro. I guarantee you that motherfucker ate either a tuna or an egg salad sandwich. And if he, within 20 minutes before this video, if he didn't, dude, I'll fucking burn my red belt. I'm telling you right now, bro. God damn.
Follow
dude.
up with us. Let us know if you just
Let us know, bro. He did, dude. He did, dude. Fuck, man. He did.
I don't know.
I love thinking about this shit.
Yeah, I don't know though. You might be wrong, dude. Brace yourself. You might be wrong. I'm just saying.
I'm
Don't
not.
get your hopes up.
I'm not. One time I was with my ex girlfriend. Okay. We were at the Grove. And I was talking to her. We were eating on a patio, and it's a very high traffic area, walking about pedestrian area. And we were arguing who knew people better, her or me.
Okay.
Like who knows people better? Who's like? And I say, sweetie, I love you.
Yeah.
You are in the wrong park right now, okay? There is a tree to be barked at, and it is not, you are in the wrong park, okay?
How did it? Yeah.
Not the wrong tree.
How did it go?
Yeah, not the wrong tree.
I get it.
You're in the wrong park. That tree is in a different park. Okay, you get that.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
So I said, okay, pick someone, anyone, because she was very confident. Okay, I said, pick someone, point to him, and I'll tell you something about him. And she goes like this. All right, that guy points to a guy sitting at a fountain, and I look at him. I go like this. I guarantee you that guy makes his own furniture, just like that quickly. Okay, because you gotta be quick with it.
Yeah.
And you think too much, you get fucked. She goes like, oh, you think he makes his own furniture? And I was like, yeah, I guarantee you. And she goes, okay. She gets up, walks over, all right? Sits down, they're like this, talking to each other at the and then no, that didn't happen, dude. And they were at the fountain talking, and then my ex-girlfriend goes like this. Do you know him? And I go, no, I've never seen a guy in my life before. She was like, yeah, he made his dresser and he made this and that. Bro, and I'm like, I don't know how, there's a thing there. I think sometimes if you just capture it right away, like if there's signs of things that happen where if you pick that up very quickly, you can be right about it.
Well, you were right about that one, weren't you?
I'll never forget that. And I fucking won that day.
Yeah, that's a pretty big win, I guess. I mean, you can't really do better than that.
I'm just trying to think of like, there's always signs though. It's always something happened that made me understand that, because it's not like I've heard like you hear here's an example of one of them. I didn't do this, but I read about it where this guy knew he was going to get carjacked and he didn't know why he was going to get carjacked. And he kept replaying the thing in his head. He was like, why did I have a sense of uneasiness when I was getting in the car? And when he realized that when he got in the car, the guy came up and carjacked him on the side of his car, and he must have seen it out of the peripheral of his eye on the side mirror. And that's more obvious one, right?
Sure.
But there's versions of that are way, way, way less obvious and way more diminished and shit like that happen, that if you're in tune with them, then that's a real thing, intuition,
Yeah.
There was one where they were talking about this guy would beat his wife so much, and the daughter or the son would see it. This was from the son's point of view. Say son, I don't know, son or daughter, but. And they knew the day.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking
They
about.
knew the day that the mom was going to get shot for real.
Yeah. Isn't that fighter?
No.
No?
No. And the son was never scared until this one day. And it was because he realized that it was the first time ever that the dad wasn't holding the gun to the mom's chest. He was a little bit further away because he didn't want the blood to fucking spatter back at him.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so fucking interesting. It's from the movie, from the book, The Gift of Fear.
The Gavin DeBecker book?
Yeah, but it's so interesting that you pick up those things of course you pick up on those things, but you can't articulate it.
Yeah, and you don't notice you picked them up. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's not even like you're like, well, I mean, it can be impressive, but it's not even like you're psychic. You're not psychic.
Everything you just said, I agree with. I think I'm quite good at it too. I'm not comparing myself to you.
I know.
Even though I probably am better.
Red belt minutia, but yeah.
But the something about the tuna sandwich thing seems wrong to me. I can't put my finger on it.
All right. Well, what we can break down is maybe he didn't eat an actual tuna sandwich, but he for sure either ate a tuna sandwich or an egg salad sandwich or something like that. That's disgusting. And then he made that video, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Make sure you watch the show, Guy. You wait for your response. Write to us and let us know if you had what you had just eaten.
Chris, a few years ago, my cousin and I, who at the time we were about 24, 25, we drove out to Kalamazoo, Michigan to see you. And like I said, we were younger. So at the time, we were looking to have a little bit of a silly goose time. We were drinking more than we probably should have been drinking. And my cousin, mid-show, pissed his pants.
Oh.
Now, granted, it was at your show.
From laughing?
We were looking for a silly goose time.
Yeah,
we were younger.
Yeah.
We were making a whole trip out of it. So kind of acceptable, kind of not, right?
Yeah.
What's your guys' opinion on grown men pissing them
Fuck
pants?
yeah, dude.
I guess women too, because men and women probably both piss them pants.
Yeah.
Shitting them pants even. What's your guys' opinion on it? Because I go back and forth. Part of me is like, yeah, you're an adult. Get it together. Other side is like, you know what? It's acceptable. It's one of our nights, right? So, what's your guys' opinion on that? Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. See you at the log.
If you piss your pants because you're laughing, that's just like one of the most joyous moments.
Yeah,
I pissed. I had. There was a night in the last 3 or 4 years, well, maybe more. It's when I still lived downtown.
Probably more.
A friend of mine she brought her a Blu-ray of her movie over to show me and her other friend, and her other friend was also a friend of mine. Both of them were women. After the movie, I stood up to pace around to talk about what I thought about the movie. The friend who hadn't made the movie, but I was also friends with, but was there to give notes on the movie, was sitting on the couch, and she sat back to like think and get in like a mode to give notes. And the way my loft at the time was set up was that there was a table close to the edge of the couch. And she leaned back, and when she leaned back, like she was really thinking, and she leaned back, and she just hit her head on the end of the table. And I was walking, and I collapsed. It was the funniest fucking, like her reaction to it.
Really?
And the moment of it all, like the weight of the moment we were about to give. Like,
Hell yeah,
feedback.
dude.
I was standing, and I went from standing to collapsing to immediately peeing my pants because it was so fucking funny, dude.
God.
So, I mean, like, at a certain point, like, you're not doing it on purpose. Your body's not in control of itself.
I'll go further than that, dude. It's the goal.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, if I'm out, and I'm laughing so hard that I pissed my pants. That's I did it. I won the night. It's like winning a video game. You go, hey, dude, well, that was fun. I'll go home to sleep now. Woohoo! And then you go home to sleep. Bro, I pray I have a night like that soon where I laugh so hard I piss my pants. I am being 100% genuine because that is just a beautiful feeling to be laughing that hard to lose all bodily functions.
Yeah, and then you don't stop laughing, and it lasts an entire night.
I mean, that is
and
just
you're just
great.
like, it's nonstop, dude.
I don't think that's ever happened to me, honestly. It might have once or twice.
I'll like spurt because at the suddenness of it, because it's such a bearing down. Like at that first moment of laughter, it's just like
that happened to me once. I remember,
and it like squirts out. But I've never peed like
outside
even
of Taco
half
Bell. It
of
happened
a
to me
full
once.
Pee, yeah.
Outside of Taco Bell, Dave Meeting was walking through a car, and it was a Cadillac, one of those like 80s Cadillacs that were really long.
Yeah, right.
And he was I could see he was starting to turn around it early, and he was like, and he kept walking because it's so long. It's longer than you think.
Yeah.
And then he still hit his knee, and he goes, "Oh fuck, the car's so long." And dude, I immediate piss came out, like a little shot of it.
Yeah.
And then I fell down and started laughing so hard. And but yeah, like a little piss that's happened, but straight up full on where I just surrender is
fully
amazing.
peeing, letting out a full piss in your pants is like, you gotta be like out of your, I don't mean crazy, but I mean out of your mind for a moment,
right?
To like have all of the release of the like that's a long time to be out of control
but you
of your
don't.
body.
It's not. I mean, you don't ever release a whole bladder. You release a good portion of it, though.
It sounds like what he's saying is his friend peed his entire pants, though.
Look, if I was on stage doing a bit that he thought was funny, and the bit is long over and over again, keep doing it. Like, my bits are fucking long over and over again, annoying.
I got pee so bad, I don't want to leave.
And I got him. There's a chance he could have been pissing for a while in his pants. Hell
That's
awesome.
amazing, actually. But I agree that it is the whole entire point of everything. Yeah, but shitting your pants is not. We're not talking about the same thing.
That would be.
It
would still be super funny.
You're a heathen, degenerate, disgusting person with a problem if you shit your pants under any circumstance whatsoever.
Okay.
Unless you're racing in your car trying to get to a toilet, but it just is
Happen
coming.
to you.
And
Happen to you.
to me. Yeah.
Happen to you.
Got to make an exception for the self.
Happen
All right.
to you.
Hey guys, big fan of both of you. Have been a fan of Chris since I was like 12 years old, watching his Laugh Factory bits on YouTube.
Wow.
So yeah,
I mean, that's
good times.
terrible.
But
Did not mean to say that.
my advice is about, I want to break up with someone.
Oh, God.
I've only been dating them for just over a month.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Beautiful, sweet, lovely person. I just,
It's not
I'm
clicking.
not in love, and I just
not
don't see
clicking.
it going much further.
I don't understand these kinds of things.
My question is, do I have a moral responsibility to break up with them in person?
No.
I don't
Can I
think so.
do it over text?
Nah, do it over text.
I'd love to
It's
just
a
do
month.
it over text.
Do it over text.
Easy, quick, done. Every other relationship I've been in, I've like felt this moral responsibility to break up in person, and then it's just shit. It's awkward. You're like in the car, they're upset or angry, and I'm like apologizing. It's just a bad experience all
I
around.
agree. I think it should happen on
I
text.
don't want to do it. So my question is, do I have a moral responsibility? Because I do have a guilty conscience. But to be fair, with this particular relationship, she is Brazilian. So her English isn't amazing.
Oh.
And so I'm kind of thinking it's almost better for both of us over text, because we can like, she can like translate my words and really understand what I'm saying, as opposed to like it being misconstrued while we're talking.
Oh.
Or is that a convenient excuse? Let me
No,
know.
it's not.
No.
You know, here's the deal.
It's convenient, but
And guys, I mean, I guess I get it where it comes from, but it's just so interesting. Guys get it completely backwards so often. You're not doing them a favor by breaking up with them in person. You're doing them a favor by breaking up with them over text.
that's what
So
I think.
you've
But
made a thing up based on what not a person but society somehow got through your mind and told you is the right thing to do, or the what the good man does. And this is bullshit.
I guess.
It's just an untruth that is good for nobody. And it's okay to have a guilty conscience. You're probably raised Catholic. It happens. But don't let this become a part of that. You're going to be guilty either way. Let's face it. It's not going to be a matter of text or in person. You're going to feel like a guilty piece of shit no matter what. So just do it over text. Everybody will be better off for it, including her, which is the whole point that you're trying to avoid.
especially because she's Brazilian, so she's definitely going to get angry. You know what I think is weird is that anyone would ever want to get told that in person, unless it's been like, 5 years. Then okay, I understand. You might want to have some kind of
then you
conversation
have
about
to,
it. But a
yeah.
month in, are you crazy? No, I think if you make it a point to see her and do it, it's weird. Personally, I think that.
Yeah, I actually think you're kind of a fucking asshole. If you
Yes,
do
like, what do you want to? Sorry, I wanted to watch you cry though. I know it's really hard, and I was going to text it, but I was like loving to look in. I wanted to look in your Brazilian eyes and just feel the heartbreak. I feel how sad you were, how much I mattered in your life in 1 month. It must be amazing. Anyway, I've got to go. Stick you with the bill.
Yeah, no, it's just such a fallacy that I don't really know where the fuck that came from. You know where I think that came from? I think that came from
No, I know what it came
people
from.
who got broken up with
We're mad.
and were mad
Yeah.
and needed
did it
a
over
reason
text.
to stay mad.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I 100% am right there with you. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm a red belt in Minutiae, so,
Stop saying that. Yeah.
no, what?
Stop saying the thing about being a red belt in Minutia.
I should get a red belt that says Minutia.
Yeah. That would
Fucking
be
sick would that be? People be like, is that a red belt that says Minutia? Oh, you're a master of the Minutia. I get it. You're not just a black belt in the eno.
yeah. Really dumb everything you're saying right now. How big is the red thing
make
that
me
you
feel
put
bad.
in the belt?
Huh?
How do you like
The stripe is really really thin.
so how many do you need to have a full
I mean,
red
I don't
belt?
know. I think it's like a certain amount, and then they just make it red.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't think you need to cover the whole thing, but maybe you do. I don't know.
It's so dumb.
What?
The thing you're describing. It's like either you're a black belt or you're a red belt. You're not like a black belt with 5 red marks. You know?
No, you
Up
are.
to 6 stripes before being promoted to a red belt.
Got it.
Oh, well, there you go. That's how it should be. There are rules. Great. So the red belt is as high as it can be.
Yep.
Right.
There is nothing higher than the red belt.
While there's the gold WWF belt, the Royal Rumble belt, but
No, but like in true martial arts,
Yeah.
the red belt is the thing that is like
yeah,
the crown.
right.
Right. Okay. I have that.
Oh, well, you would know then.
Yeah. No, I have it in like other things. What is the? It's white belt.
Yeah.
Do we know the order? It's
White, green,
Brown-
blue,
brown?
purple, brown, black.
That's it. There's so few.
There's not many.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of like.
Well, there's
all
no.
this.
I mean, there's no green. There's blue. There's white, blue, purple, brown, black. But there was green when I was in Japanese. I took some Japanese jiu-jitsu for Brazilian.
Japanese, they just do it right, man. Aesthetically, it's just nuts. I can't believe it when I
What?
look at a fucking Japanese book or poster or image
What do you mean?
or piece of art, fucking garden, flower. It's just every single thing from Japan aesthetically is
Wow.
superior.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's movie, song, every single thing. Yeah. See? It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Why do you
I
think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just think that they have a culture.
They streamlined it, yeah.
They have a culture that values things that make for great art. I mean, that's a guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's been historically true for like, you know,
Yeah.
over 2,000 years. So what the fuck?
True though, yeah. Like when you look at it is kind of weird. Like I was thinking about those the Russian
Architecture?
architecture
With
is
the balls.
just so terrible.
Yeah, it's really so stupid.
And
so stupid
it's
and
just
ugly.
been terrible the whole time.
Yep.
You know? And then it's like Japanese has been awesome the whole time.
Never not great.
Yeah, it really is cool.
Always really like the thing about Japanese like living spaces to me
Living
is that
spaces.
it's so integrated with the world around it that it like there's no like separation of. I mean, I'm not talking about Tokyo, but like in the part of the most of the country, the way houses are built into the earth
Yeah.
and world, it's like there's like a tree in the middle of the house and just one big sliding door that opens, and then all of your home is exposed to like all these trees and beautiful lush gardens. It's just like this is like a different thing. I don't know.
This is really funny. He's trying to make us bigger. We already read it. He's trying to tell us we should mention it. And it is true. We should
yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
mention
Well,
it.
you should. But yeah, we have to mention it. We didn't mention it yet. Go ahead.
It is exciting. It is exciting, but we are getting a new studio. Next week, we will have a new studio.
This is the last time you'll
So
see
this
us.
is the last
here.
time you see us with this beautiful mint background and all that. And you will see a new background that since we
Maybe.
recorded this, what?
Well, not maybe, but
No, not maybe. It will be new. And we have not even really come up with an idea yet because we've stacked some episodes. We have a few weeks, but
We have ideas
yeah,
about.
no,
what,
we know along the line, but yeah.
we know what the aesthetic will be. We don't know what color will be. This is what's open.
Right. And Mako has some bad ideas, and Matt and I have
No.
good ideas. So.
Yeah.
no.
Mako suggested like
Well,
literally the color of prison.
Well, actually, let me reframe this. I have all of the only ideas.
That is
Oh.
also true.
That was true. And then
So the only ideas have come from me, and you guys are either
no, I had
agreeing
that one
with them or poo-pooing them.
I had that one idea about the peachish, and I had another idea that was shot down by. Oh yeah, who was it again? Oh yeah, fucking Anthony.
I like the peach one.
Me too. I like peach a lot. It just isn't-
Anthony was the only one.
Anthony was a piece of shit.
He was
peach
like,
of
"Oh."
shit.
It was too orange.
Anthony thinks that
And
people
what is the-
can't look at that color for a long period of time.
What color is that though? What
It
color
was like
can?
it was like an orange.
No, I know what it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
But why though? What about that color?
I'm saying, what color can you not look at too long? What happens? You're just like, ugh. Like, what do you mean, dude?
Who would look at this and think, like, you know?
Oh man, it's been 20 minutes. Ah, fuck, I'm bleeding out of my anus.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, subscribe and go to St. Louis, go to a bunch of different areas. I'm going to be there, chrisley.com. Yes.
Patreon.com/Minutiae. Sign up. You will love it. I will love you. We are a community. We love each other. I kiss you like this. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I kiss you like this. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.